I'm Graham and welcome back to Man vs Film. This is my what I watched section. I've got some other things that I've done that I don't want to give full reviews for. First up is the Rick and Morty Season 2 TV show. The last one of these I did, I gave a quick review on Rick and Morty, and very quickly Season 2 appeared on Netflix, so I was on to that as quick as I could. Watched it in one day. Fantastic TV show. This has become the best TV show. Ridiculously funny. It is charmingly poignant at moments and just completely outrageous. The character of Rick is one of the best creations on TV, and it's not to say it outshines Morty on the TV show as well. A character that I'm starting to really like as well. The way he finds his backbone, the way he's sticking up to Rick, the way he takes charge. There's a few episodes in this one that I like, but I particularly like Total Recall, which is completely ludicrous, and I couldn't do it justice trying to explain it. But if you haven't seen the TV show Rick and Morty, I can wholeheartedly suggest it. For me, it is one of the best things on TV. It's something that I've watched and rewatched again, and I will continue to put it on. It is comfort at its wholeheartedest. And that ending of Season 2 is heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And I can't wait to see how they resolve it in the upcoming Season 3. Recently, I also watched Maniac Cop. This is the first part of a trilogy of movies. It stars Bruce Campbell and Tom Atkins. And it's about a police officer who's seemingly come back from the dead and is taking out innocent civilians. Not the usual tack that you would expect. You'd expect them to be taking out the criminals, but oh no, this guy's taking out innocent people. And he is a behemoth of a man. I thought I'd seen this one before, and I'm still not too sure if I have or if I haven't, because a lot of things were fresh for me, a lot of things I didn't remember. It's a really fun movie, and it's a movie that is a little bit above the typical slasher because it tries to add in a kind of subplot where everybody suspects that the main character is the actual killer, and it is plausible for them to see why that could be. We, on the other hand, know differently, but it's an interesting aspect to the movie. One of the best things about it is the score. Sometimes it's a little bit silly and a little bit fun, and other times it's downright spooky and terrifying, like when it's telling you the backstory of the Maniac Cop and how he became that way. It's playing this weird off-kilter music that just shouldn't be in a movie, but it works tremendously well in this flick. I also watched the Quatermass Experiment, a movie that I've heard lots of things about, but this is the first time watch for me, and I found it to be rather interesting. It dragged on a little bit. It's definitely a product of its time, but it is a fun movie. It's a black and white Hammer movie, and it revolves around this man, Quatermass, who works for the government in a space program, and one of his rockets has come back to Earth. When they get it open, only inside is one astronaut when they set up 3, and they don't know where the other 2 have vanished to. And it quickly turns out that this third and the only astronaut alive is something rather strange with him. And it's a really fun-placed movie. And if you can put yourself into the time when it came out, it could be rather terrifying as well. But today, I still found it highly watchable, highly interesting, and I'm looking forward to going back and seeing part 2. So that's what I've watched recently. What have you watched? Let me know in the comment box below if there's anything I need to check out, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.